Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hari Krisurani from NK3 and I'm going to present my reading presentation about the interaction of code switching and EFL teachers' perception on their teacher identity development. So without further ado, let's begin. Before that, we have to know the definition of code switching itself. Code switching is changing between languages in the same discourse in bilingual or multilingual environments. It is a concept that is handled in bilingual or multilingual settings, and foreign language classrooms are among these bilingual and multilingual settings. According to CERT 2005, foreign language teachers may code switch either consecutively or unconsecutively, and there have been debates over the effect of this consecutive or unconsecutive practice in foreign language classroom. Next, teachers' identity development. Before entering a teacher education program, pre-service language teacher possess some beliefs and attitudes toward language learning and teaching based on their prior experience. This belief and attitudes are brought to teacher education programs and impact it. Next, factors that shape the pre-service teacher's identity development. There are several factors that shape the pre-service teacher identity development. There are these factors were students' past experiences, and second, mentor and teachers' impact. Third, students' self-awareness of identity. Fourth, students' knowledge about content. 5. Teaching pedagogy. 6. Teachers' attitudes. 7. Classroom management, and the last is a variety of tension. The perception towards code switch or L1 used in EFL classroom. Experience, the factor that was found to affect pre-service teachers' identity development, is a determining factor that influences pre-service teacher perception toward code switch in foreign language classroom. There are several points. The first one is a student teacher's own language learning experience that influence her perception toward code switch, and then the teaching experience of the teachers that impact on the perception. Third, their teaching experiences led them to hold positive beliefs toward the adoption of L1 because of its facilitative aspect in teaching particularly grammar and vocabulary at early stage, giving comprehensible instruction and creating a supportive classroom environment. And the last is the feelings of teachers and student teachers are also among important findings of the studies regarding the perception of L1 use or CS in foreign language classroom. And then the effect of experience. The codes that fall under this category are classroom as the place to practice English. Second, language choice by teacher in EFL classroom, and the last is oral use of English in the classroom. The first is classroom as the only place to practice English. All interviewers or all narrations point out that the classroom was the only place to practice English when they were EFL students. The only opportunity to talk in English is in classroom. out of classroom, they don't speak English. Second, language choice by teacher in EFL classroom. They use their mother tongue in the classroom as well, especially explaining some certain information about lesson. And the last is oral use of English in the classroom. There were role plays in the classroom. Students act as an actress or actor or work as a group, so they use English in this way. And then perception toward code switching. Code switch. There are several points in this topic. The first is slip tongue. Sometimes teacher would have slip of the tongue moment accidentally in the classroom. And the second, lack of proficiency. Some of students may feel that they are not good enough in English when they were speak English, and they could switch to Turkish or their mother language. Third, emphasize a point. Teachers always code switch when they want to emphasize a point, so it will make students easy to understand about the lesson. And then the last is feeling relief and neutrally. Students feel relief about code switching, but some students also think that they do not think it is so much importance about mix English and Turkish, and they feel neutral about that, so they don't think too much about the disadvantage or advantages. So I think it's all about my presentation. If you guys have a suggestion or critique, feel free for us. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.